Assalamu alaikum. Dear my students, how are you? I wish all of you are well. Though the time is not good to us, but we try to make safe our life. We must stay at our home. During this time, I am making a video class only for you. That's why you can just read it thoroughly and you can understand my lecture. Okay, at first I'm talking about the classification of hydrocarbon. This topic hydrocarbon is in chapter number 11 in your book. My topic is classification of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is mainly two types. Here hydrocarbon is mainly two types: open chain compounds and closed chain compounds. Open chain compounds are two types: saturated and unsaturated. This saturated is only one type, that is alkane, and unsaturated compound is mainly two types. One is alkene, another is alkyne. Then here I am explaining about alkane, alkene and alkynes. Alkane is it contains only a single bond. Here this carbon atom and this carbon atom is attached by a single bond. In case of alkene, this carbon atom and this carbon atom, they are attached by a double bond. And for these alkynes, this carbon atom and these carbon atoms are attached with each other by a triple bond. You know only sigma bond is present in single bond. In case of double bond, one sigma and another pi bond is present. In case of triple bond, one sigma and two pi bonds are present. I am talking about these saturated compounds, that means alkane, unsaturated compounds, that means alkene and alkynes. Okay, saturated and unsaturated. At first, saturated means alkane, unsaturated means alkene and alkyne, K-Y-N-E, alkyne. General formula. This is general formula. Okay. General formula for alkane is Cn is twice n plus 2. In case of alkene, its general formula is Cn is twice n. In case of alkyne, that means Cn is twice n minus 2. Here twice n plus 2, only twice n. Here twice n minus 2. That means always in case of alkane there are two extra electron with twice n, no extra electron, 2 electron less than twice n value of hydrogen atom. This is general formula. And types of bonding. In case of alkane, only single bond. Single bond means sigma. Single bond means sigma. Double bond means one sigma plus one pi. One sigma and one pi. In case of triple bond, that means in case of alkyne, triple bond, one sigma and 2 pi bond. Here, this is the symbol of sigma and this is the symbol of pi. Okay. At first, carbon number. If the carbon number is 1, that means the value of n is 1. If you put the value n equal to 1 here, then C1 is 2 into 1 plus 2, that means CH4. Listen to me. If you put the value of N equal 1 here, that means C1, N equal to 1, 2 into 1 plus 2 plus 2. According to this formula, we just use the value of N and make the alkane. This is methane. This is methane, THANE. Here the last three letter is ANE. Last three letter is ANE. ANE. Listen, there is no alkene by carbon number 1. That means no alkene is present, no alkyne is present for carbon number 1, because to make alkene we have to use double bond. But this is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon means carbon and hydrogen. A compound which is made by carbon and hydrogen is called hydrocarbon. You know this, I told you earlier. But no double bond is present in between carbon and hydrogen because of the valency of hydrogen is only 1. That's why no alkene, no alkyne is present by carbon number 1. Next, if the value of N equal to 2, according to this formula, C2 is 2 into 2 plus 2 plus 2, that means C2 is 2 to the 4 plus 2, 6. Here the structure of methane, you know, the valency of carbon is 4, that's why 4 electrons of carbon. It is attached with 4 hydrogen atom. All of them are single bond, that means sigma bond. You know this, you know about the sigma and pi bond. Okay, here the value of N is 2, that's why C2 is 2 into 2 plus 2, so C2 is 6. This is ethane, ETHANE, ethane. Last three letter is ANE, ethane. What about its structure? Listen, the valency of carbon is 4, you know this, that's why this carbon is attached with 3 hydrogen atom. This carbon is also attached with 3 hydrogen atom. This is the structure of ethane. And for alkene, the value of N is 2, that means C2 is 2 into 2, that means C2H4. C2H4. In case of alkane, this is ethane. In case of alkene, last three letter should be ENE, that is ETHENE, ethene. A. That is the, there is a similarities, there is a similarity. Okay, so for alkene, at first we should write a double bond in between 2 carbon atoms. So this carbon has 2 electron extra, this carbon has 2 electron extra, so 2 hydrogen will attach with each carbon atom. Here, this is the structure of ethene. This is the structure of ethene. Okay, listen. Ethene. Here is alkene. This is the structure of ethene. Carbon-carbon, double bond. This carbon-carbon, double bond, and each carbon atom is attached with 2 hydrogen atom to make its valency 4. Next, we know methane is very common gas. This methane gas is evolving by various ways. In here, industrial methane gas is evolving. Okay, next slide. Structure of ethene. Ethene. Here, I wrote it in my board, and this is the structure of ethene. Carbon-carbon double bond and 2 hydrogen atom is attached with 2 carbon atom. One sigma bond, another is pi bond. So one is sigma, another is pi. Okay. In case of alkyne, we should follow this structure. Value of n is 2. That is C2 is 2 into 2 minus 2. That means minus 2. C2 is 2 to the 4 minus 2. That is C2H2. C2H2. This is ethane. Here third letter is Y. That's why this is ethyne. Y-N-E. Last three letters should be Y-N-E. Ethyne. So 2 carbon attached to it, 2 hydrogen atom. 2 carbon is attached to it, 2 hydrogen atom. So each carbon has 3 electrons, extra 3 electrons. So these 2 electrons make a bond, these 2 electrons make a bond, these two electrons make a bond. You know, in case of triple bond, one is sigma, another is pi, and last one must be a pi bond. So in case of alkyne, there will be a triple bond. By applying this formula, in case of alkane, in case of alkene, in case of alkyne, we can make different alkane, and alkyne. Here, only for saturated compound, there should be a single bond. No pi bond will exist in case of alkane. Or in case of unsaturated compound, there should be a pi bond, maybe more than one pi bond. That means if pi bond is present, that is a unsaturated compound. If there is no pi bond, there should be this compound should be an alkane. Okay, this is the structure of ethyne. I wrote it in my board. Ethyne. Here you can see carbon and carbon. These 2 carbon has triple bond. One is sigma, another is pi, and last one is also pi. Okay. And by applying this formula, you can make another alkane, methane, ethane, propane, butane. Similarly, you can write lots of alkane. Suppose if you want to write the value of n is 3, so you should put the value 3 here, then you will get propane, and propyne. Propane because last 3 letter is ane, propene because last 3 letter is ene, propyne last 3 letter is yne. Similar way, if you write different types of alkane, alkyne, suppose if you write the value of n is 10, then C10 is 2 into 10 plus 2, that is C10 is 2 tens are 20 plus 2, that is 22. This is called decane, D-E-C-A-N-E, decane. Here the structure of decane: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carbon atoms, and you can count here the hydrogen number of hydrogen is 22. Similar way, if you write this value of n in here, you will get structure of decene, and if you write the value of n is 10 here, you will get decyne, like C10 is 2 into 10, that is C10 is 20. This is called decene. C10 is 2 into n, that means 2 into 10 minus 2, C10 H18. This is called decyne because YNE, DECYNE. So your homework is to write the structure of decyne and decyne. Decyne and decyne. Here, in any place in between two carbon atom, you can write a double bond. There should be the structure of decyne, and in case of decyne, in between any two carbon atoms, you can write a triple bond. Okay. Understand about the classification of hydrocarbon atoms. So in your home, you write about this hydrocarbon like this way. This way you can make a chart. This lecture should be written in a chart paper, and you can classify them. Thank you very much. At last, I would like to thank my all the teachers, coordinators, facilitators to the KISS Foundation School and College to make this effective class for you, and especially to our honorable director ma'am, Professor Dr. Jamalun ma'am. Yesterday he told me to record this video for you. Thank you ma'am. Thank you all of you. Assalamu alaikum.